Hey, it's me, Markel Small. Obviously, you're on my YouTube channel. And we're going to be talking about, who should we talk about today? Hmm, I don't want to talk about no TV shows because nothing on TV is worth talking about right now. This Is Us is the best show on TV currently, but it's not on TV right now, so it's the best show that was on this year. Real Housewives of Atlanta. They need new people on the show. Got the same old, same old, same old. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is getting dry. How many times you gonna see that Rashida thing? So there's a lot that's been happening with me, but I'll talk about that when the time's right, honey. I have a lot to talk about. Hmm, what should we talk about today? Hmm, Nothing's really on the news. I'm not about to talk about Chris Brown and Karuchi. That is 2012. It's 2017. Um, I would be talking about some reality shows. Total Divas. Oh, we can talk about Total Divas. We can talk about that. So we on the episode where they're on the draft. Um, Nothing really to talk about with Total Divas. Everybody got drafted with their partner except Paige. I'm not even going to talk about her nude pictures because that's not even a laughing matter to me. That's old. It happened like 2 months ago. She's been embarrassed enough. So we're not about to talk about that. Um, Paige and Alpo Del Rio. I mean, this Total Diva shit is so old. I mean, you still have Eva Marie there. You still have Paige there. You have people that don't even work for them no more that are on Total Divas. So that shit's old. Mm. I don't watch no award shows, so I can't even talk about if any awards came out. I keep saying I'll be back, I'll be back, I'll be back, I'll be back. Life hits you. Life hits you. But when life hits you, you got a lot more shit to talk about. So, like I said, when the time's right, I will be talking. Shit. I have a lot to talk about. I'll be here on YouTube every motherfucking day when the time's right. Mm, is there any story time? Oh, let me give you a story time. Yes. We'll do when I got fired from Chipotle slash quit. Okay, so I've been working at Chipotle. This was in the summer when I used to work at Scholastic. We get laid off for the summer, which, you know what? I'm about to talk about unemployment. That's going to be another video. See? I just keep talking and then more ideas come. So we're going to talk about unemployment, and I do a lot of hand motions because I know people get tired of watching, so I have to do all this to get your motherfucking attention. Because if I don't do that shit, you're going to turn me off. Or y'all might turn me off because I'm doing it. But anyways, you still watching me. Um, yeah, so I worked at Chipotle. How long was that? That was last summer. Did it last? I think it only lasts. Oh, I can talk about my summer jobs. Honey, I got myself story time. So this is going to be story time Chipotle. So I worked at Chipotle and I would say a month. I wasn't even there that long, to be honest. I don't even think I was there for a month. We did training, which of course training was absolutely, when you train, everything's good, everybody's BFF, everybody's doing them, but then when it's time for the store to open, that's a whole nother story. So we did the training at Chipotle. I was a cashier, and it was easy. You had these little videos, and you'd go up there, you'd practice. So I thought, I say I killed that shit. I did not like the uniform. That's why I don't like fast food. I don't like uniform. Never did. I never liked uniform. Anyways, yeah, off topic. I hate uniform. But it was easy. But when the real customers came, that's when it became an issue. Like, they would have debit cards. They wouldn't show us how to use the debit card machine. We always would give cash back, you know. So, you know, when we had the debit cards, it was hard because I ain't never used the debit cards. Um, what else was there that was hard? Gift cards. I ain't never used a gift card before. So, you know, they have like $30 worth of gift card and they only want to use 10. Or you have to give them the receipt with how much they got left and look up their amount, how much they have left on the gift card. I never did that in training. So, you know, when this shit happened, I'd be like, you know, let me get the manager. Excuse me. I'd be like, let me get the manager. But then when they would, when I would get the manager, you know, they, you know, rolling their eyes at me. This is like the opening weekend that I work. Yeah, the opening weekend on Ford Road. If you are from Michigan, you know Ford Road is a bitch. I mean, it got like everything. It got a Target. It has a Walmart. What else does it have? Applebee's, TGI, Outback, GameStop, PetSmart, Office Max, Cold Stone, gas stations, IKEA. So you get the point. It has everything on Ford Road. So it was busy as hell. So I remember after I worked that day, the next week, I came in there and I wasn't on the schedule. I was like, what? Why am I not on the schedule? So, you know, I'm just, whatever, you know. So I go to school in Livonia. So I was like, you know what? Let me, before they fire my ass, let me transfer. Shit, they ain't fired me yet. Let me transfer before my black ass get fired. So I called the manager of Livonia. I was like, hey, you know, I'm working the one in Canton, but I go to school in Livonia. So after school, I can take my ass there. They was like, oh, yeah. We need to hire people. Yeah. You know, small talk. My dumb ass. They said, what's your name? I was like, Markel, you know. The girl, when I said that shit, the next day I get a phone call from my manager. Meet me at the restaurant. But at this point, I was pissed. I was pissed because you didn't put me on the schedule. But you know, she wasn't returning any of my phone calls. But now that she see I'm trying to get me a new gig somewhere else, now she want to call me. Okay, but you wasn't calling me back when I went to work. Long story short, we got there and she was like, hey. I was like, hey, like, you know, give her attitude back. You don't let these bitches know that, you know, you need them. And she was like, so what do you think? Do you think it's working? I was like, nope. Then she was like, oh, I see that you know, try to transfer, and that offended me. Why did it offend you? You weren't even making me work. Wasn't doing shit in no way. You know, you weren't even returning my phone calls, so why is it offensive when I'm trying to get me a gig somewhere else? I need to get my coins. Like, you getting your coins every 2 weeks, I need to get mine. And you weren't calling me, so I tried to get me a new gig. You know, I just don't feel like, you know, you betrayed my trust and you trying to go somewhere else, so I don't even think it's going to work no more. And, you know, I was like, you know what? I don't think it's going to work either. Goodbye. So that's when I walked out. I came back a couple weeks to get my check, but little did she know, the bitch ended up getting fired, the manager. So Karma got her ass because she got fired herself. I think she's a Novi, but bitch, you got fired. End of the day, I don't give a fuck if you a manager somewhere else, bitch, you still got fired. So that's how it ended. And I would say I quit / got fired because it was both. I kind of quit, kind of got fired at the same time. End of the day, my ass don't work there no more. My next story time is going to be Walmart because that's the next gig I worked after that. And that was a pain in the ass as well, but I don't work there no more. I got me a new gig. So, thank you. What's my Twitter name? Markel World, MarquelWorld. MarquelWorld. MarQuellSmall. That's my Facebook, but the Markel World is my Twitter. Follow me on there. and I will follow your ass back. Thanks for watching.